On this subsequent Veterans Day, apparently this is my day. One day out of the year, the United States remembers the veterans. You don't remember us. Veterans Day is just a paid day off for you. You, my listeners, don't care about Americans. I'm a veteran, but you don't share my videos. You don't subscribe. So I have anecdotal and observational evidence that Americans don't care about veterans. The only time the name veteran is invoked is when a family member needs a talking point to prove their virtue signaling. Example: oh, my brother is a veteran, so you have to respect me. You know, me serving almost 10 years in the United States Navy during Operation Enduring Freedom is not your fucking talking point. I'm sorry if that offends you. Moreover, when I think about the 50,000 homeless veterans in the United States right now on so-called Veterans Day, it reminds me that maybe the word veteran is a pejorative for loser. Right? People place veterans in a very special little box. The box where no fucks are given. You don't see Zombie Pelosi and Cuck Schumer donning the uniform and standing the watch. Do you? I mean, your friendly neighborhood governor, senator, or congressman are quick to send people to a battlefield, all in the name of a constitution that they want to destroy. You know, the same thing can be said about other content creators on YouTube. The only time they invoke the U.S. Constitution, such as the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, and the Fourth Amendment, is when they want to validate their own self-aggrandizement, all in the name of a so-called freedom in which they infringe upon because they've never served. They've never sacrificed. They've never done anything other than satiate their own carnal and mundane desires. That is what becomes popular on social media, right? What does a veteran mean to other people anymore? The reason why the sacrifice is losing its impact on others is because they've never experienced the impact of war. People don't care when they haven't experienced pain. It's the pain that makes people remember why courageous men existed. In the annals of our time, the good works of men go long forgotten because they've paved that road of freedom that ignorant children enjoy. Right? We did it. We did what most people couldn't or wouldn't. You see, Americans don't believe in the U.S. Constitution. You know who honors the U.S. Constitution more than Americans? Hong Kong honors the U.S. Constitution more than Americans. Could you believe that? Incredible. That the people of Hong Kong are fighting right now as we speak. Millions and millions of Hong Kong people are fighting for freedom. That's what it means to be an American. To fight for freedom. You know, it's so easy for liberals to bitch and complain about how their welfare is running out, that their government subsidies are running out, but yet and still they've never given to this society the way that veterans have given to this society. They've never fought for the ground they live on and will subsequently die on. Right? If you, meaning my listeners and the government and the various systems of control cared so much about veterans, then veterans should be exempt from all taxes. That's one way to honor those that served. How about that? You know, veterans make up less than 1% of the U.S. population, but have to carry the burden of the remaining 99.9% of this society's ills. What was the reward for the heroes that came home from Vietnam? Putting these veterans on opioids, putting them on the street, and then saying in an oh so meaningful voice, thank you for your service. Right? You know, it's the same people that said thank you for your service that created the wars that we had to fight in, then spit in our faces, marginalize us, impoverish us. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. One of the main reasons why I served was to finish my education, to complete what I started. That was motivation enough for me to sacrifice almost 10 years of my life. My education meant that much to me. That's a part of my freedom that I hold near and dear to my heart. You see, whatever a veteran's motivation to serve was and will always be an honorable thing at all times. But what's more honorable is the commitment to something bigger than yourself for a minimum of 3 to 4 years. That is what qualifies those that have served to veteran status. Commitment. You know, that's a very lost value in 2019. Commitment. Gynocentrism will destroy the United States as it is doing already. One word, destroying 2019 years of a foundation built on commitment. Gynocentrism destroyed the veteran. Gynocentrism destroyed relationships. Gynocentrism destroyed Rome. You know, ancient Rome was a great and advanced society. Ancient Mesopotamia was a great and advanced society. Ancient Egypt was a great and advanced society, but all of those societies died off. The common denominator to the death of all advanced societies is gynocentrism. History will once again repeat itself due to hurt fifis, handbags, purses, and high-heeled shoes. Now, I'm not trying to be funny about this, but it's a very, very unfortunate thing that this life was fought for and will continue to be fought for a bunch of dick-sucking, ball-licking, snowflake tramps. That's why I said MGTOW already lost. It doesn't matter how many men join MGTOW. The system in itself, our society will destroy itself very soon because it's the woman that don't commit that leads to this society's subsequent end. All of U.S. society's problems start and end with a lack of a woman's commitment. The lack of a woman's commitment is what leads to the destruction of a society. I'm bringing it all full circle for you. I'm defining terms in this video. You see, history repeats itself over and over and over again because the children don't know their history. They don't know about the time that once was and the lives that were once lost. You know, you'll constantly hear your friends or family members say, I hated history as a class in high school. That's where the problems all arise. The people don't know their history. They don't know about the past. They also don't care about the past because they don't think that the past matters. The past absolutely matters. Without the past, there would be no present, and there would be no future. Last but not least, it's the veterans that solved a millennium's worth of the world's problems only for the woman and children to forget and put their hand on the hot stove again. You remember when I said I could see the future? I can. It's not that hard to see the future. What will happen in the future is that men will get tired of solving the world's problems. Men will get tired of committing to a society that doesn't honor or respect or care about their work. And it's at that time that this society will be destroyed. Men will walk away one day. More specifically, men will stop getting an education. Men will stop working hard. What women in these societal systems don't understand is that when you marginalize the man, you are accelerating the destruction of your very system. Ponder that on the tree of woe, you bitch-made monkey fools. Lord, overlay.